Hello friends, so in this video I'm going to tell you about all the important points that you should learn in the chapter The President and the Vice President. Believe me that this chapter is a very interesting chapter and I hope that you will love this chapter a lot. So let's start. Okay, so first from this intro paragraph, you just need to read this paragraph. You should know that the president is the head of the state and he is the supreme commander of the defense forces of India. This is for MCQs type questions. Okay, so you can read this paragraph, it is important. Then qualifications for election is important. You have to learn this, that what are the qualifications for a person to be eligible for the election as a president of India. Okay, so this is important. You need to learn this. Okay, and then this composition of the electoral college, this is very important. Means this question is there in your board's paper. You have to learn this. It is very important. This indirectly is the most important keyword of this whole answer. If this is not there in your question, then your marks will be cut. Okay, so you have to learn this answer very well with this. Okay, so how do you have to learn this answer? Let me tell you about how to write this answer. See, first you have to write this whole thing. Okay, this whole means from the president is elected indirectly to here. Okay, then after writing till here, you have to write this. This is very important. You have to include this part in your answer. And then after writing this, you have to write this highlighted portion. Nominated members of Rajya Sabha 1. You have to write this. Okay, you don't have to write this. First you have to write this whole portion. Okay, till here first you have to write this whole portion, then you have to write this yellow box, and then you have to write this neon box. Okay, so you have to write your answer in such a chronological order. Okay, this is very important. Please learn it. And then this is not important. Yes, this paragraph is important. It can be asked in your MCQs. Okay, and then reasons for indirect election is very important. You have to learn all the 3 points of it as it is. You have to learn this. It is very important, very important. Okay, then oath of office, you can just read it, nothing so important. Then term of office, it is 5 years. You have to learn this, that it is 5 years. And then this, you have to read this. You have to read this all, but only you have to remember that the term of the office of the president is 5 years. Then procedure for the impeachment of the president, please learn it. It is very important. It can come. Powers of the president of India, it is very important. I can say it infinity times important. One question has to be there in the paper from here. Okay, so executive powers, there are 4 points. See, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have to learn their headings. See, headings in history and civics is very important. If you are not remembering any answer, please at least learn the headings of all the subjective type questions, because heading contains 1 mark. Okay, so you have to learn the heading, head of the union administration, and then you have to write these 3-4 lines under it. Then appointment of officials to the state, then you have to write at least 3-4 points under it. Okay, then control over the state government, so it is very important. Okay, then legislative powers are very important. There are a total of 8 points under your legislative powers. You have to learn any 4 or 5 points for your maximum. 9 points are there. You have to learn any 4 or 5. Okay, then financial powers, you can learn it or you can learn it from summary also. Then discretionary powers are very important. Emergency powers are very important. Please ignore this everything. I have written many points under it. Okay, so you have to learn it very thoroughly. And then this whole page, you may see it, it is not important. It is not at all important. Okay, I never saw any question coming from here. Okay, then your vice president, this part is very important. This article 63, this is important. You need to remember this. Okay, and then qualifications are important. You need to remember that the election of the vice president is also indirect. Okay, and it is, you have to learn this. Then oath of office is not important. Term of office 5 years is important. Powers and functions are very important. Okay, you can learn it from here also. Now let me share with you all some questions.